separating and getting into it and starting to mess with everyone, son. There, he knocked down a bald guy here, came pointing, talking nonsense. We won something.
Here at the hospital, right? After that nasty thing they did to him, right? I don't think the pictures lie, right? I don't know what the hell these guys put Verdum in, man. At this event, this guy only messes up other people's events.
This guy here, man, he starts everything. I don't know who this guy is. Verdum also went after Popo. Man, Verdum was a coward here, man. The caption here says Rafael Freitas from Popo's team is fighting. Vanderlei Silva is in a general mess. Popo's councilman is angry. He goes after the crazy bald guy, the guy with only a little hair in the back. Look at this guy here, look. He's trying to knock out Popo's coach. This coward here is another one. This guy right here, I think he should be arrested. This is the only video you need to watch to understand exactly what happened yesterday in that massive brawl that took place at the very end of the fight between Vanderlei and Popo. I'll show you everything that happened frame by frame. I'll even show you, man, from different angles. I'll show you Vanderlei Silva taking a punch to the face without a glove, out of cowardice, and who did it too. So, if you could crush the like, man, you'll help me a lot. Hey, without further ado, what was happening to give you some context is this. Vanderlei Silva was fighting Popo, he was slowing down, and then because he was slowing down, he started headbutting Popo. Headbutts like that, look. To Vanderlei's head, he lost his balance, hit again. And then, look, Vanderlei almost kneed there, right?
Then Vanderlei remembered his days as a fighter in Muay Thai. Wait, dodge, hit the air.
Look, here's the ground. Vand is celebrating the knockdown, right? Vanderlei, for those who haven't seen him, isn't he? He's just like that. He has no filter, he's not a character, he's a mad dog. The referee steps in.
Listen.
And the referee yells, like a good one, listen, stop.
Listen, stop. Listen, or stop. He called the foul now. He doesn't listen, he
takes a point. That, left hand from Van. Van starts hitting with his right hand. Then Van goes in again. Another headbutt.
Then Van throws a headbutt there. That's not allowed. It becomes a big problem. You see Vanderlei going after Popo, and Popo is dodging. He's dodging. He's even taking a few hits there, but he's dodging. Dodging. Vanderlei gets desperate and starts headbutting again. And he did this several times during the fight, 3 times before he was disqualified. It's really Russian roulette now, right? Anything can happen. Popo lands a left hand. Then the
brick.
Something clicked inside him. Popo lands a right straight. Man, Popo rolling up really fast. Classic, right? He fires again. He's
going to headbutt. Watch out for the headbutt. Look there, he puts it there. He puts the headbutt in again. It's the third foul. The third foul under the boxing rules. He's disqualified, huh? Tell you something, Vanderlei doesn't care about the points he's losing. He doesn't care. He's trying. The fight is over.
The fight is over. 3 illegal strikes, guys. It's over. And then it starts, guys. There, look.
But then the atmosphere heats up. The atmosphere heats up. Everything that shouldn't happen. It's
really funny, the host talking as if that wasn't what they wanted all night. Yeah, but okay.
But then the atmosphere heats up. The atmosphere heats up. Everything that couldn't happen, right?
And here, look, Vanderlei, he gets knocked out. Look, pay attention, look, by this guy here, look. And then it really turned into Vander getting knocked out.
Without gloves.
Something that shouldn't have happened, got completely out of control. I'll show you now from another angle, and then I'll show you from several different angles so you can see exactly who did it, how they did it, and why they did it. But first, I have to remind you that buying supplements from G Supplements is the best choice you can make when buying supplements. When you go to Grove, man, you buy supplements direct from the factory. Here, look, the most rated creatine. If you pay with Pix and use the Arajo coupon, you get the maximum discount the site can offer, man. Buying from Grove, you're definitely buying from the biggest and the best, because the numbers prove it, man. Want to buy supplements? Go to gsuplementos.com.br and use the coupon code LEOARAJO, okay? And remember, workout clothes at a fair price, cheap prices, are at AlphaCore. Use alpha.com.br there. If you use the Arajo coupon, you get a 10% discount, man. The entire site, t-shirts, caps, underwear, socks, women's line, it's all on the Tafasu website. And you'll definitely like our prices, because there's nowhere to run. It's the best price on the internet, man. Stylish pieces, sensational fabric, that doesn't get soaked, doesn't ventilate well, doesn't leave you with a bad odor. It's at usolfasu.com.br with the coupon to get a 10% discount on the entire site. Okay? I warned you. Okay, it starts here. I want you to pay attention. It starts because, look, Popo was announced as the champion due to Vanderlei's disqualification, and then Verdum came along. Man, Verdum shouldn't even be there. Verdum is already old. He shouldn't have been getting involved in this stuff, but he was in Vanderlei's corner. Okay, look, Verdun comes in and this guy here. Look, this guy here. Look, this guy here. He starts it all. If anyone needs to be penalized, it's this guy here who needs to be penalized. This guy here, look, and he starts attacking the others. He's Vanderlei's team because of this guy here who starts it all. Look. Look, he's already going after the others and beating them up. Look, Popo wins. Popo is still in the middle there, look, separating. No, wait. Vander Silva, the fight is over. Now, when it starts, guys, I want you to pay attention to Verdum. First, pay close attention to Verdum. Let me go back a little. Verdum is here. Okay, pay attention, man. I'll do better. Hold on, I'll do better. I'll be really small here, because I'm going to show you exactly frame by frame everything that happened. And I want you to pay attention to Verdum. Look, Verdum is here, look. Look, he comes in and starts messing with everyone, girl. When he comes in, he keeps everything that shouldn't happen away. No, that's not the example we want. This example was aimed at him. That's not the example. Security needs to be activated now. That's definitely not what we see. Keep going. Don't stop beating him, man. It's not like combat sports athletes are giving it to the whole world. Very bad attitude. He talks about having to go straight to the emergency room. Vanderlei is dripping a lot. He's dripping a lot of blood. There are already 5 or 6 paramedics around here asking people to move away. Now let's go. I want to know if you agree with me or if you disagree. The argument has started. Look at Popo's attitude, look. Popo starts holding back the guy from his team who was going after the other guy from Vanderlei's team. Look over there. That's when the argument starts. You can hear people complaining because Vanderlei was headbutting them there, but no one goes after the one-on-one. This guy here, man, this guy here, he starts it all. I don't know who this guy is. I haven't even looked up his name yet. I know everyone's already identifying him. He has to be responsible, because the one who starts attacking people is the one who loses his temper. And then Verdum joins in, look. Popo wins. He goes after the other guy, the other team pulls the other guy, and he goes after him and keeps beating the guy. Look, he starts a fight. That's it. So now Verdum came in and just this guy in white here. When he noticed people starting to fight, look, he saw this dark-skinned guy here, look, this black guy here, look, throw a kick. When he sees the guy throw a kick, he goes for it, just for fun. Striking punches, look there, look, and he punches the guy in the face. People didn't know who had punched the guy in the face yet, because the guy also got punched in the face. This is where the guy gets punched in the face, guys. Look at that, look. It's this guy in white here who punches the guy in the face and keeps punching the guy. The guy gets punched 3, 4 times in the face. Look at that, man. Look, let me count that again. Let me count it together here. Hold on. Come on, look. 1, 2, he took 2. Okay. 3. Oh. 4. Both teams. There. Oh, man. Verdum also went after that guy, man. Look at that, man, Verdum was a coward here, man. Oh, no, I was talking nonsense to him. I was thinking that Verdum was hitting that guy in the face, but it's not in the face. This angle here shows that he actually hits this guy from the spa here, but he hits the guy in the face. And keeps going. He
didn't hit him, he shut him up.
And here Vanderlei takes a big kick to the face from this guy here, which I thought was really cowardly too. Vanderlei was wearing gloves, the guy went after him without gloves and knocked him out. That's really serious. Look here, look, at that moment, look, it was everything that couldn't happen there. Look, Vanderlei was looking the other way and this guy comes cowardly and hits him in the face, look, that's not it, look.
There, take it, now, this is the example.
We want to set, it's not that example. Security needs to be activated now. I think it's time for Vanderlei to be cautious. Pay attention. Look, this guy here, look, from the caption here, he's saying that Rafael Freitas from Popo's team is fighting, Vanderlei Silva is in a general brawl. Truth be told, guys, Vanderlei's team started it. I wasn't really enjoying those influencer fights, Popo beating up the weaker guys and all that, so here I can't help but be on his side. In fact, this is his statement. We'll see Wanderlei's too soon.
Guys, for you to come here and make this statement is about the event. First, I apologize to you. I tried to do my best, right? Practice what I always practiced, which is boxing. Unfortunately, I took 3 headbutts from here, you can see. And when the fight ended, the referee disqualified Vanderlei for the 3 headbutts he threw. His coach, you see, came at me, punched me, and hurt me badly. Well, but yeah, it was between you and me. It had nothing to do with the team. Our fight was you on the ring. Sir, if you headbutted me was fine, I don't care. But unfortunately, Verdum cowardly invaded the ring with your son and went after everyone. I saw someone punch you too. It has nothing to do with Iago. People are saying it was Iago. It has nothing to do with Iago. Iago was wearing a green shirt with my team. Nobody attacked anyone on my team, you understand? I just want everything to calm down. Apologize to you guys, because we tried to give you a perfect performance, and I ended up getting beaten up by his coach out of nowhere, man. And the other guy even tried to put me in a rear naked choke, almost knocked me out after getting headbutted, a bunch of stuff, everything. But it's okay, okay? God knows what he's doing. I apologize to the guys, Dave, and to the spat guys too, okay? But speaking to you, we weren't to blame for anything, okay? His team was cowardly. And I don't know what the hell these guys put Verdum in this event for. This guy only messes up other people's events. Verdum, shame on you, man. If I were you, I'd be ashamed, okay? Shame on you. Fabrizio Paholik commented on this post here. Van messed up with the headbutts and was disqualified for it. Your team started the mess, Vando's team, right? This comment has almost 20,000 likes, guys. And here we have Verdum's statement. Well, I'm here at Vanderlei Hospital, right? After all the cruelty they did to him, right? I don't think the pictures lie, do they? Dude, the pictures really don't lie, Verdum. The pictures are clear there, man. You messed up, bro. I think everyone saw what happened, right? And it was me, Dita, and Thor, right? For those who don't know, 2 is Vanderlei's son. And when we entered the ring, when I was just finishing and Vanderlei was disqualified, I don't know how many people joined in on Popo's side. I don't think I know. Then there were about 20 of them, and it was just me, Vanderlei, Thor, and Dita. So, for you to understand, I think the images of the mind, right, were our reaction, a reaction to their attack, you know? Because they started screaming and came at us, and we were there tripping. No, guys, no, bro. Oh, they exchanged insults there, pointed, okay, nobody, there was no contact. There was no initial contact at all. That guy there made the first contact, Vanderlei, a fighter and 3 other horns. And they were there, and at one point there were more than 20 people on their side. And the viciousness of this guy, who I don't even know who he is yet, this guy who punched Vanderlei. It was like that, yeah, it's so vicious. He punched. We'll be able to see in the footage there. Cowardly. I'll even show you that he punched Vanderlei in the back of the neck. And I don't know if he took it very well, but he could have done something very serious. When he's here now getting stitches in his eyes. He broke Vanderlei's nose. He broke his nose because he was so vicious, man. Vanderlei was wearing gloves, tired from the fight. And it all started with Popo's team. Did you see it? I don't think there's any way there's no way. Yeah, and it's good that there are footage. That's the truth. And how am I supposed to not react to an attack from them, right? With my family, he's been my friend for over 25 years. How am I supposed to not react, right, with the attack from those guys there? So many people on top of their ring. So that's why I wanted to tell you, and I think everyone saw it. Obviously, I'm sad. A fight, an awesome event, a beautiful event. The care Spathon took with everything was impressive. The event itself, the treatment, everything. And something like this happened to us, right? Fighters, it's horrible for our sport. I like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But I couldn't just stand there, right? Waiting for them to attack us the way they're used to, with a history of attacks, right? They already have history, they make some ruckus, and we were able to see it. So, I'm happy because of the images. That's why, because I think everyone will be able to see who started the fight. Verdum, man, I like you, but you were a jerk there. This defense narrative is cool, but we're going to pass the Popo team, you know? So that's it. I just wanted to tell you, I'm here. I'm sad that Vanderlei is there getting stitches with a broken nose, right? He was disqualified. A fight is one thing, it's completely different. It was the fight, he was disqualified. Okay, it doesn't matter. But having their reaction there, their attack, and we had to react. Imagine if we flinched. It was, I think everyone saw it, right? Yeah, me, Vanderlei, 4, and Dita against 20 of them.
In this case, if they saw that it was getting heated on one side, I think the smartest decision is for the other side to realize it and, look, back off, let's go, each to their own corner and be safe. I think it's the most coherent, but regardless of blame, we'll go through it frame by frame here. I think everyone saw it, and I'll post the images for you to see, okay? But I also wanted to apologize for everything that happened, which was horrible. It's horrible. So I left now that I had to leave to tell you because we're saddened by this situation. And here's the video of Vanderlei leaving the rink bleeding straight to the hospital. Thanks, Vanderlei, you're awesome. You represented, brother. Take care of him, let's get back here. And now, guys, this is the time for opinions to differ, because both are saying they're right? And so I want your opinion, to know exactly what happened. Let's go back to this place here because here's better for us to see. End of story. The victory goes to the short, bald guy here. He came in pointing, talking nonsense. We won. I don't know what. We're going to butt heads. No, Marcelino. Pointing. Popo quickly goes there, look. And holds his team back, look. Freda. This guy here comes up, pointing. And keeps going. He's the, guys, not you, I don't know. I know Verdão, he has a lot of fans online, man. And there are a lot of people who like the guy who will say he started it. But the one who makes the first physical contact is the guy from Vanderlei Silva's team. Look, yeah, no, it doesn't take a genius to see that, look, he points while the guys are just pointing, arguing. Normal, it's heated. But he goes there, look, he pushes, he goes up, and then the guys start. Even so, Popo pushes away the other 2, 3, and he keeps going, look. Popo wins. And he keeps going. He goes so much that he kicks this bald guy here who only has a little hair in the back. And that's it, then it starts. This coward here, look. This coward here is another one. This guy here, I think he should be arrested. This guy here, I don't know what he's going to get. I don't know where he came from. He brought Popo's team belt. It seems like it's in his hand, right? But this guy here, he should be arrested, because the cowardice he's showing here, he could have seriously harmed. He could have ended Vanderlei's life, man. Look at the show he puts on the back of his head, look, so cowardly. Meanwhile, Popo is here getting punched in the face by Vanderlei's coach, and Verdum is over there on the other side beating up a guy from Spat who's wearing Spat clothes, in green, who's from Popo's team and is kind of in front of Popo. So it seems like that Verdum was hitting Popo too, but that's not the case. The one hitting Popo in the face is Vanderlei's coach, look. Oh no, oh no. The two teams ended up entering the ring. It was all queerly, calm in his own way. He's already out of the way. And this guy here again, look, pay attention, look. He goes up to Vanderlei and tasers him in the face.
Hey, man, he tased him right here, because it's really bad. It would have been really hard if he hadn't broken, man. And look what Popo's coach is doing here, man. Popo's councilman is nervous. He goes up to the crazy bald guy, the guy with just a little hair in the back. Look at that, look here.
Security has to be there. Throw him to the ground and take it. Take it. This is definitely not what we wanted to be experiencing. Well, guys, that's it. I want you to tell me in the comments what you think. Who's right, who's wrong. In my opinion, Vanderlei's team is completely wrong. For them, Vanderlei was in the wrong in the fight because he started losing because Popo was actually faster, more forceful. Vanderlei started losing, headbutting, illegal strike, disqualified. Man, the guy was disqualified. Obviously there's going to be an argument, a lot of stress. A guy doesn't do this, he did that, he shouldn't have done it, you were a coward, normal, heated arguments. Okay, but as you saw there, since we came here, look, the first contact came because of this guy here, look. This guy here, look. Him there, see? He goes for it and then unleashes everything. Since he was the damn guy who made the first contact and then went in there to kick, I believe this guy should be held responsible for part of what happened there as the first. I don't know if he should be fired, I don't know. This guy has to pay for something, but the guy who punched Vanderlei in the face while Vanderlei was standing, the guy without a glove, gave that big punch in Vanderlei's face. I don't know what kind of lawsuit he'll face. I believe people will give him a big one, you know? But I believe this guy needs to be arrested because he tried to punch Vanderlei in the back of the head out of cowardice and then punched him in the face without a glove. That's not done, man. And in my opinion, Verdum here, in the end, had nothing to do with this here. Look, he had no business being here. There goes Vanderlei. Verdum goes all out, man. When he sees the guys fighting, he goes all out and that's it. Oh,
Generalized. No. Both teams are finished.
And you see, man, when the guy doesn't know how to fight, look at this guy here. He's trying to knock out the guy, Popo's coach. Look, he tries really hard, but he can't. He's another beast. Look, he made one mistake. There. He caught two, but he didn't do anything.
Teams ended up entering the ring. A real coward, right? Everything that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, guys, that's it. Bros, I want you to tell me your opinion in the comments. Crush the like, comment what you think, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. But in my opinion, Vanderlei's team is 100% wrong in every aspect. But there are some people from Popo's team who should be arrested, some from Popo's team who should be fired, and there's still a lot to see there. Alright, what do you think? We're in this together. See you in the next one. Thanks.